This is my speaking room. Here are my note cards. Alright. We've all handled homesickness before, whether it be at our first childhood sleepover or right now as we near Thanksgiving break. Unfortunately, this feeling of homesickness is a bad one. It weighs on our shoulders and it's sad. And college intensifies this at a level that we've never had to deal with until now. Going home can alleviate it, but it's a rarity with out-of-state students, with COVID, and just with scheduling issues. We can handle it with comfort objects or blankets or different trinkets and things like that, but we're still going to have to handle it for the next few or several years depending on how long you're going to be here and what your major is. We still have to battle that feeling of homesickness. No Scent Like Home worked to create a solution for you, and today I will highlight the need for No Scent Like Home, explain how to satiate those needs, and show you why our product is the most effective one to cope with homesickness. On the surface, homesickness doesn't seem that bad, right? I mean, we all deal with it, it's entirely natural. Yes, natural, but that doesn't mean it's not detrimental. Homesickness is experienced by those who have moved recently, who have gone to summer camps, who are on extended trips, and college students, which is what I'm going to focus on today. In her 2020 piece, Homesickness on Adults, on her counseling center site, psychotherapist Adele Wild lists depressive thoughts, anxiety, panic attacks, mood swings, lack of concentration, lack of confidence, loss of motivation, social withdrawal, sleep disturbance, and even headaches as just a few of the symptoms of homesickness that we deal with. It's not something trivial. It can interfere with our daily functions. In fact, Soon, Hagedorn, and Zhang's writing in the Journal of College Student Development, written in November 2016, states that the stress was negatively related to student retention, which suggests that students who have suffered more severe stress can have dips in their GPA and are shown to retain less from their first year of college. Okay, yes, so it affects us academically and emotionally, but haven't we handled it? I mean, I just mentioned the comfort objects and the visit home, right? Well, yes, those can help, but they're not entirely effective. They don't help 24/7. There are two categories of ways that we like to treat this. There's in-person, which a blog, an entry titled How to Deal with Homesickness at University, which kind of covered this, written in 2017 by Sita Bandwa and Carly Minsky, says to call home regularly and schedule visits. Okay, sure, so we can do that. But unfortunately, that relies heavily on schedules. We as college students are entirely busy. A lot of us work. A lot of us may not have access to a car or transportation. We have to book flights, which cost money, which means that we have to work out that time. If our parents work, if they're across the state, it makes all of this so much harder for us to do, therefore making our visits less regular. And unfortunately, in this year, 2020, with COVID-19 and this pandemic, it creates a dangerous environment for us to visit each other in. If you miss your grandmother, it's a lot less likely that you'll be able to visit her because you may give her the virus. Okay, so scratch the in-person things. What about not in-person, the other category? Okay, so the same blog recommends different comfort objects like I mentioned earlier. These things, unfortunately, are based on sight and hearing, which are less memory-linked than other senses, my bad. Smell is the best tied with memories, and therefore the best way to combat homesickness. Colleen Walsh, a Harvard staff writer for the Harvard Gazette, explained in February 2020 that odors take a direct route from the limbic system, including the amygdala and the hippocampus, the regions related to memory and emotion, which is where all of this homesickness comes from. It's the lack of experience, the lack of emotion with them, and missing those memories that we made with them. Also quoted in this journal was a businesswoman who capitalized on her entire business on scent, making it that much more powerful. Dawn Goldman said that childhood tends to be the period in which you create the basis for smells that you will like and hate for the rest of your life. It's a very, very impactful and powerful emotional response. No Scent Like Home is a scent dispenser that is customized by the customer to smell like a loved one, a pet, a family home, or anything else. It can help with long extended breaks like Thanksgiving, winter, or summer break, and it can help college freshmen moving in. It'll make life easier for them and make that transition easier. Our product is the most effective because we target smell, which is the strongest link with memory and therefore the most effective way to bring up those memories and those emotions. It's entirely accessible for college students with monthly stocks of pods that you can order online. You can multitask while you use this product. So unlike hugging a bear, looking at a photo, you don't really have to think or do anything when you smell. You just breathe and it happens. Meaning you can turn on your little scent dispenser and watch a movie. You can do an assignment and you will still feel like you're at home. Without it, it can hurt your college experience. Because of the dip in GPA, the lack of motivation, the lack of confidence, and just the overall depression that homesickness can bring, it can hurt your schoolwork, which is our first priority as college students. It can also hurt your connection with other friends here, which is also another very, very big point of college. You're supposed to branch out and finally find your space. You can't do that if you're feeling insecure and sad and weighed down by homesickness. Now that you understand the detriments of experiencing homesickness, now that you've learned about our product No Scent Like Home and how it uses scent to target those memories, and the benefits of using our product, you can start today. We will even offer you a free trial of a week's worth of pods. That way you can try it for yourself if you're moving in or if you're coming back from a break. Please try it today.